Nightmare. I think you've got to pay £2.50 to get him. Let's see if we can wang it. Hang on. Let's go low. You might get a child fee. Howdy, Cap. Not the best moonwalk ever, I'll admit, and honestly, not the best day in paradise either. The weather today is horrific. It's been grey skies and persisting it down all day. Seriously, I'd have been better off in Wales, mate. But let's not be deterred, because this could be our last misadventure on the island. I'm actually planning to leave in a few days' time. More about that later on in the video. For now, what I figured to do, because I'm planning on leaving, is have a little explore around the island, show you a couple of awesome spots and a few other bits, and then hopefully I've got a really funky spot to be staying tonight, which is kind of quintessential for a tropical island, if you like. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, in the real world, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon now, and we've got no time. So what I'm gonna do is magically do the daytime stuff now, and then in the real world, I'm actually gonna go and do the nighttime stuff now. All will be revealed as the video transpires. For now, let's get on our trusty steed and head out around the island of Koh Samui, Thailand. Legend, mate. All except for the bloody weather. Come on, Ben. Well, first point of call then, up in the hills, in the mountains, in Samui, looking for a waterfall, but I can hear elephants. Oh my days! I'm walking down the path and I found a bit of a bumpy bridge. Golden Bennett. Oh my days. The guy came the other way and nearly took me out the bridge and nearly ended up in the river. Whoa, it gets really dodgy, man. That's well dodgy. No way, that's really unsafe. I can just imagine some old couple coming along and ending up in the water. Oh, that's mad. Oh, worst of it is, I don't even think I'm going the right way. Bear with.
And after this, we're gonna go up on the skywalk for feed the elephants. We have basket for you.
Skywalk for feed the elephants. We're not going. But I did want to point it out because this is the elephant sanctuary, or one of many elephant sanctuaries now on the island, and I'm perfectly honest, it's fantastic. 20 years ago, they weren't elephant sanctuaries over or throughout Thailand, and there was a lot of elephant riding sort of trips and things like that you could do that weren't very nice. And now it's all changing, and it's changing for the better. All these sanctuaries around there are definitely and genuinely taking care of sort of orphaned elephants, old working elephants and such, and yeah, it's a pretty cool thing these days, and it's thriving. There's more people coming to these sanctuaries these days than ever came for an elephant ride back in the day, so yeah, what a great positive thing, to be fair. Oh, just gutted. I wanted to see one. Oh, and more random great news on a completely different tangent. We're on an official trail, mate. I can't believe it. We're on an all trails trail. It's 1.7, called out, it's kilometers and not miles, because it's slightly uphill. But yeah, it's heading up to a waterfall. There is supposedly 5 around here. They're all called Nam Wang, 1 to 5. And this sort of starts halfway up the trail. One's down yonder, and I think 2 of them are up here, and I haven't got a clue where the other 2 are, but apparently around here. But hey, an official trail on the All Trails app in Thailand. Brilliant. Why am I walking up this? Oh, this is absurd. I could have drove up this damn thing. It's steep, but it's not like I've not drove up anything like this already a million times over. I might go back and get the motorbike. Official parking's down the way though. I don't know. If it was a nice trail, it'd be good, wouldn't it? It's just a road trek. Bugger. Oh, well, two things. The first thing, I went back and got the motorbike. It's too bloody far and it's too hot and it's too steep. It's mental. Also, blooming heck, I'm pretty sure I've been to this waterfall before, but I don't remember seeing it like this. Wow, look how high up that thing is. That looks amazing. Parking's down here, so I'm just going to grab the bike and we'll get a trek over to it. Oh, wow. Honestly didn't expect something that big. I don't think it's going to be that big when we're down looking at it, but yeah, it looks a pretty special place to check out. Ah, and now I do remember coming here. It's weird. You got to go through this little random shanty town to get there. Yeah, very good. Hey, Sawadee Krap. Ah, สบายดีไหม โอ้ยหล่อมากนี่นะ น้ำตกนองส่องใหญ่ไหม ใหญ่ or like yeah I look up to me if it's big or not บอกว่าใหญ่คิวบอกว่าเล็ก Little Tiguna some random Thai humour. I'm not sure. Oh, does look a bit of a funky trail though. Glad I put the hiking boots on. Ish. Oh, damn it. I was just about to grab the handrail and then I realised there isn't one. Health and safety, you know. Bloody hell. Pretty though. What a spot. No photography allowed. What? Oh wow, this is a bit weird. I can't remember coming up here, maybe 20 years ago or something for a wander one day, but I don't remember all this bamboo bridge being here. Maybe they've actually put it up so you can access the places properly. It's pretty cool. They've even put a handrail on this bit, look. Oh look, it's even a pool of water to swim in. Although you might have to avoid the oil tin cans that may have been dumped in there. That looks really rough. Yeah, I think we'll give that one a miss. We've hit the up section. Oh my days, this thing just goes up. Oh wow. Ah, well that's pretty. Nice little pool of water there as well. Be very refreshing today. Randomly though, that's not one of the official waterfalls. Apparently, if I look at the map, number 3 was down the way, which you can only assume is that little one as we were coming over the bridge. And 2 is supposed to be right up there. I don't know where. I'm more wondering what all this is at the minute. I don't know. Some little resort or something. Restaurant? Really don't know. I don't know if it might be someone's private dwelling, but I doubt it. Nice spot for it though. And the trail continues through the jungle. This is pretty mad. It's like following a trail up in the Lake Districts or something, but not. Here we are in Thailand. Oh, legend, mate. I really hope on this trip that I'm planning we can get some good hikes in, if I'm honest. Slightly steep section. Good work. Bear with me a minute. This hike's becoming a bit of a mission, don't you know? Down. Oh shit. Oh wow. Seems the hike might have been worth it. I'm getting a snippet of it. Oh wow. I'm not actually sure whether this is the main one, if I'm honest, but yeah, not a bad little spot. And it's all cascading all over the way here. It may have been what we saw from earlier on down beyond. Maybe those top bits. Not sure. For now, it's a good spot to have a quick waffle because, like I've been mentioning, I'm hoping to be going on a big trip in the next few episodes. And let me explain a little bit, because the thing is, my head's in bits at the minute, honestly. Where to go, what to do, where we should do next, what we should do next, and all the rest of it. Should I cut back to the UK and go car camping in Derbyshire, or up to Scotland or over to Wales, or even take a trip car camping down into Europe. Maybe I can catch the last bit of snow in the Alps, or head down to Spain and even Morocco again and all the rest of it. But what I'm thinking is we can go back to Europe and all that at any point. We're here now in Asia, and having spoken to family members, we were all in agreement that the best thing to do at the minute is make the biggest and best opportunity of where I am, right here in Thailand, which is why I'm planning a 2 to 3 week trip, which will transpire over the next month, I would guess, of a massive road trip on a bike through southern Thailand, hopefully hitting a number of places that tourists never go to. Some fantastic, awesome spots that are not on the tourist trail map. You know me, I thrive on them sort of places in the middle of nowhere, away from everyone and everything normal, and yeah, that's kind of where I want to be, and I'm hoping on this trip that's kind of where we're going to get to. Yes, we are going to hit a few tourist spots along the way. I've got a few ideas for a few videos that I want to put together, but for the majority of it, I'm hoping it's going to be a misadventure into the wilds of southern Thailand. I've got a pretty cool itinerary and a pretty cool route that I'm going to be taking around the south of Thailand, which hopefully I can show you in the next episode. And hopefully it will be. It's a little bit awkward organising a motorbike on this island to take off to the mainland and such, but I think I've got it sorted, so fingers crossed it will be the next episode. For now, there is a few more waterfalls around here, but I think I'm going to scoot off and show you something a little bit more funky. Well, just heading up to the next spot through the jungle sort of thing. Little buffalo over yonder doing his thing, and I just wanted to stop. I don't really want to be pointing the camera in people's houses, but over yonder there's some quite basic establishments around here. I'd actually forgotten how sort of rural some of these spots on this island still are. Chickens running round, buffalo over the way, and rudimentary builds. That's kids just come home from school as well. Beautiful spot, to be honest. A lot of this island's built up for tourism, and to know that there's still these nice natural Thai rural spots around here is, yeah, it's quite heartwarming, to be fair. More importantly, let's keep moving to the next spot. Well, slight disclaimer, we're not quite there yet, but there's a viewpoint here, and apparently it's free. And also, I've been seeing the view all the way up. I can't resist showing it here. It's absolutely stunning. Bear with a minute. Oh wow, looks like they've made a real shooting thing of it as well, you know. Oh my days. Yeah, this looks worth a stop. Wow, what a viewpoint. I had no idea. All the way down to the coastline. It is a bit hazy today or up here, but all the way around. Damn, the whole south of the island, I think, here. Beautiful. Look at all the greenery here. This road driving up here, probably about 5 miles, and it's just cutting through pure green jungle and coconut groves and such, and absolutely beautiful. When you're going around the coastline of Koh Samui, or you sort of see it a little bit close up from the ocean, it looks like the whole island's developed, but it really isn't. There's still so much pristine land left up here. All up here in the hills though, down by the coast. Yeah, mostly it's developed. But it's only a 20-minute drive, 15-minute drive to all of this. It really is a special place, Koh Samui. I spent many years living here, and not just the island, but the vibe of the island, the people here, the place, its location in Southeast Asia is fantastic. Everywhere is accessible from this island. It has everything you need to live as a Westerner, and so much more to offer. After all my years, maybe 15 travelling or more through Southeast Asia, there's only a handful of places I wanted to call home, or thought were capable of being called home, and yeah, this island's definitely it. It's sat at the top of the list for a very long time, and this is one of the reasons why. The beauty of it, even after all the years of development. there's still a lot of nature left. Oh wow, this guy's just had a massive accident. The bike was all over the floor a minute ago. I've just missed it. He was picking it up. Oh wow, let's see if he's okay. Are you alright, mate? You okay? You sure? Okay, okay, okay. Ah, it looked a bit shook up. Oh my days, we're never going to get there. I found something else along the route. I couldn't not stop and show you this. Look, it's a giant cement concrete pineapple, and it's matched by a load of other fruit over here, which is kind of a little weird house. It's been up here for 20 years, this thing, or more. I've no idea what it is, who put it here, or why. But it's a wicked little random thing. Looks like, I don't know if there's steps up there. No, there isn't any steps up there, just rogues. What a little spot though. I guess there's a pineapple. I don't know, that looks like a melon of some sort. I'm not sure what that is. Just make me wonder if at one point someone was thinking of making it a house. Look at that. It's actually got a sink in there. And in this one, it's like they started putting some form of electrics. It doesn't go to anything. Storeroom. Another one in here. And then something down yonder. Maybe this is where the toilets were going to be or something. Yeah, no, it's got the piping in for a toilet. Oh, it's pitch black in there. Mad. I had a feeling it was a little house years ago, but I never really stopped to have a proper look. Obviously someone's mad idea. They're building a house up here. Oh no. Look at the state of those clouds. Oh my days. We could get wet very soon. Ah, finally, we're here, the magic garden, but hang on a minute, I need something to eat. I need some kunum or some sweets. Oh, I don't know what she's got. These look rather interesting. They could be good. Oh, bear with. Right, quick pit stop then for a bit of munchy roulette to see what we ended up with. This one, I actually know, these are pretty good. I can get the damn things open. They're so awkward. These are basically like, look, a little jammy dodger. Pull them apart, which you can't. They've got jam in the middle and they're legend. Yo, sugar. These, however, I don't know. These look really dry. A little bit dry. Alright, oh. Nightmare. I think you've got to pay £2.50 to get him. Let's see if we can wang it. Hang on. Let's go low. You might get a child fee. Howdy, Cap. เท่าไหร่พี่100 โอ้ผมเด็ก50 บาทได้ไหม200 ได้ 200 bollocks, we've been scammed by a scammer. Oh, legend, don't right. Yeah, 1 minute. Right, I'm not going to lie, information on this one is a little bit limited. The lady told me it was on Google. I was expecting some Wikipedia, but hey ho, no. What I can gather, and this is all a bit random, is this thing's been here 70 years. And there was one guy that built it. I've no idea how long it took him to build it, or whether it took him 70 years to build it, and it's only been here about 20. But we'll go with it been here 70 years, because the damn thing looks old. Weird thing with it is, this island's not been populated that long. I haven't actually got the info, and I will stick it on the screen. But I would imagine, if this has been built 70 years, it's probably built around the time when people first came here. It's a secret garden. And it's just random bits everywhere. Let's see what we can find. What a spot for a tranquil afternoon. what the guy's thinking behind it all was. I mean, it's got a few names like Secret Garden, the Tamarind Garden, the Buddha Garden. I don't know. It's just a bit of a magic garden as well, they call it. So over there, there's Buddhas, I guess, sort of like kind of Buddha things. Over here, he's got the kids from Narnia. I don't know. Tell me they're not. I don't know. Please tell me what they are if they're not the kids from Narnia. They're probably not the kids from Narnia, I mean. Yeah, but like I say, the place is just full of random little bits all around. I wonder if you lived in some of these houses. They're not really probable dwellings. Well, what a cool little spot. I've got to be honest, I've never been here in my life. I think I've probably come up here and saw it was 100 baht entry and didn't want to pay it. You know, I'm like skimpling. But here, we paid it today and I'm shocked we did. For now, I think what I'm going to do is start heading down off this mountain top and towards the coastline and hopefully to where we're going to stay for the night. Blimey, it's been a hot sweaty one today. We might have one last stop off on the way. Let's see how we go. Dude's got his price checking. Just saying. Game on then. Our next point of call, and I'll be perfectly honest, a pretty short and sweet one, but I couldn't resist showing it you because if you spend enough time on this island, at some point you will get down to here. It's the Hinyai Rock, although it's a little bit more than that. Bear with. So it's not only called the Hinyai Rock place, it's also called the Grandfather Rock, and down here is the Grandmother Rock, and at the minute she's a bit wet, you can't see her, so there's what she actually looks like. Yes, it does look like a lady thing, and that looks like a man thing, and yes, it represents the fertility and the lifeblood of the island of Koh Samui. I haven't got a clue, but it is a bit of a random spot with a penis looking rock and also a lady's foo-foo thing looking rock down yonder, which we can't see because she's very wet and moist. Oh my god, we're done with the innuendos, but it is a beautiful spot right here on the island. And over yonder is a little spot called the Rock Bar, which is also pretty cool. An infamous little spot where many top little reggae festivals have taken place, and even my daughter, aged 6 months, was participating in one of them. For now, let's make a move to the spot where I'm hoping to spend the night and hoping to catch a sunset. We might be more likely to catch a storm. Let's go check it out. Wow. Well, we're nearly there, but I couldn't help stopping again. This here is a pure representation of how things never stay the same. Down the way, I've just passed what used to be known by us, who lived here, as Secret Beach. It's now a huge resort with about 100 bungalows, and it's no longer as secret. This behind me here was known as Secret Beach too. No entry sign, and no doubt land that's been sold, and a huge another resort that's coming soon. Nothing ever stays the same. You have a go with the flow. If you don't like it, you move on. But for now, hey, let's go check out this spot for sunset. Fingers crossed. Oh wow. It's all I can hear around is nature. A few weird little birds tweeting and some insects. It's a real spot for it. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get down. Sawadee Cup. Oh, and welcome to the Chalet Rock Bar. A pretty awesome spot with a pretty awesome view of the beach and a wondrous little place where I used to bring my children, and I apologise if the sound's a little bit funky. It's got music playing, but the proprietor of the place, Uncle B. PB, you do. P legendary. I'll move away because he's playing a little bit of reggae music at the minute, but I can tell you that B used to live in England. Very cool history. He used to live in Henley-on-Thames, no doubt, for about 4 years, and he used to rent out the punting boats down there, along with a few other people, and he's an absolute top geezer. And if you follow the series, you may have seen him from the oyster house that we did over on the mainland a few weeks ago. As I say, this spot and this bar is where I used to hang out about 6 years ago with my kids. Known B 25 years. Used to come down here of an evening, let the kids roam around on the beaches. We know all the owners of all the resorts down here. Keep an eye out on the kids, and we could relax with friends of an evening in the bar. A wondrous little spot, and not a bad spot for us to be enjoying. I'm hoping it's going to be a sunset. Keep our fingers crossed. For now, I'm going to grab some munchies, and I'll catch you in a bit. Well, it's about midnight. Everyone's gone to bed. There's Derwood at the bar. I think it's time to try and find somewhere to sleep. I was thinking over here, right next to the ocean, there's a little hammock. But I don't know if you can see it. It's tied to 2 palm trees. It's all I can think is, there's a lot of snakes around this area. We used to play with a little green snake that used to come through this bar every day. And the last thing I want is waking up with snakes on me, so I think I'm going to play it safe. And I think I'm going to move 10 metres inland to this hammock here, next to the 2 Thai guys that are sleeping. I think they're Thai workers. I don't know, but they're asleep. And yeah, hopefully I can sleep in that. Failing that, there is a load of blankets over here that I might chuck on the floor. So yeah, I'll see how I go. And hey, whatever happens, we're going to wake up right next to the ocean. Couldn't be much closer. I could be in that hammock, but I don't want to get eaten by snakes.
Well, I didn't quite sleep next to the beach, but yeah, it's not far shot.
It's literally right there. It is, however, still quite early. The cockerel's still crowing.
Oh, looks like we might have had a little bit more rain last night as well. Good job I didn't sleep on that hammock last night. I may have got wet. What a start to the day though, and what a spot.
Apparently there's good coffee here as well, so let's hope so. Well, a few hours later and a few coffees, and I'm slowly waking up and feeling a little bit more ready for the day. Sun's high in the sky and it's already a blazer. What a spot to wake up to this morning, right next to the beach, and probably one of my favourite spots on the island. Just a great place to hang out down here with great people and views all around. And I think this is probably going to be the best point to end the episode. I appreciate this one might have been a little bit short. I just wanted to show you a few bits around the island and explain to you what's going on, hopefully over the next few episodes with the road trip and where we're going there. For now, really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, all the good stuff, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up with the series. It's still early in the morning, and definitely hit me in the comments, and whatever you're getting up to, take care of yourselves and enjoy the misadventure. All right.